Coming up next on the Weekly Pulse, you know what it's like when you don't have ideas for dinner? Well, don't worry, because Earth Fare will be with us for nutritious and delicious ideas for busy families this summer.
Plus, we're headed back to Strongsville for our weekly Dose of Doceri. This time we're talking about what you can do on the inside to make beauty on the outside.
And our outdoor furniture and patios, we've got some great ideas to make that even prettier. It's all coming up next on the Weekly Pulse, so stay with us. Good evening and welcome to the Weekly Pulse, Northeast Ohio's first television show dedicated to health and wellness with a focus on women. I'm Amy Costelli.
And I'm Eileen McShay, and we have some great ideas for you tonight, starting with Earth Fare. Lori is going to teach us how to take the stress out of preparing dinner.
That's right. There are so many families that have two working parents and no time to prepare food. But that's where Earth Fare comes in. They'll do the cooking for you.
Earth Fare is passionate about connecting communities to clean, wholesome, healthy food so they can live longer, happier, healthier lives. That's why we've created the Clean Food Security Program. The whole idea behind Clean Food Security is to feed a family of four for roughly $2.50 per person on average. That's $70 for the entire week. So we're asking folks to ditch the drive-thru, come on into Earth Fare and get a clean, wholesome, healthy meal at a great price. Each and every day at Earth Fare, you can get an all-natural baked chicken for only $5. That's such a great deal. These chickens are in the 3 to 5 pound range, so they're actually a really great size. And all of the chickens come from Springer Mountain Farms, so again, free of added hormones and antibiotics. They're also American Humane certified and on an all-vegetarian fed diet. They are delicious. We offer a few different flavors, and we always have these right on the stand here in the Prepared Food Service Department.
I can watch him make pizza all day.
He's amazing, isn't he? And I'll tell you, we have delicious pizza here at Earth Fare. We have New York style pizza. We bake it in the oven at 500 degrees. And we use simple ingredients such as organic dough. We actually put olive oil in the dough instead of butter, so it's considered to be vegan. So we have a little something for everyone's budget and dietary goals. And we use wholesome ingredients on top, organic veggies. All of our meats are free of added nitrates and nitrites. And I'll tell you, the sauce is amazing. All of our tomatoes are vine ripened in Modesto, California. From harvest to can, only 6 hours, so it has a phenomenal flavor profile. Now, have you heard of our take and bake pizzas?
I want to know what this is.
So this is our take and bake pizza. This is part of our weekly meal deals. Every Friday, you can get a $6 take and bake pizza. Now, we call it take and bake. You simply go home, pop off the lid. You can actually cook your pizza in this compostable container here. So it's very simple. Again, Earth Fare is all about making healthy eating easy and convenient for everyone everywhere. So for meal deals, you can visit earthfare.com. We have a full menu of our meal deals, but again, this is every Friday. It's an amazing offer.
It's a great idea.
It is.
Those prepared foods are delicious and practical. And you tried the pizza.
The pizza was really good.
Yeah, my daughter liked it too, so that's always a winner for kids. And it's just nice to have something when you're in a hurry and you want something healthy too.
That's true. Well, we're going to switch gears now and check in with our lovable lawyer. Anybody who's ever picked up the phone to hear they want a contest they didn't enter or a cruise, well, our lovable lawyer has some advice for you.
What are your 3 most important numbers? I'd submit that it's your credit score. Banks look at it when writing you a loan, landlords consider it when renting you an apartment, and employers review it when looking to hire you. But many of our credit reports contain errors, and they shouldn't. You can insure against it by accessing your credit and taking charge through the website below. The federal government permits it. But there's more. If you're not looking for a loan, looking for an apartment, or looking for a job, there's no reason for your credit even to be accessible to hackers. You can put a security freeze on it through the website below and lift it when you want to do one of those things. Take charge of your credit, take control of your credit's safety. It's easy to do. And that's today's Legal Minute. I'm Dan Karen, your lovable lawyer.
I didn't even know there was a word for it. It's called spoofing. And it happens to me all the time. I see a number, it looks like my relatives, and I answer and it's a recording. It's so annoying.
It is nice to know there's something you can do about it. So thanks to the lovable lawyer. Well, stay tuned for the Weekly Pulse. Up next, your weekly dose of Doceri. They'll show you how nutrition can be your pathway to beauty.
And we're going back to Kaplan's Furniture, where we're going to redefine the dining room.
Flooring has changed a lot in the last 20 years, but some things never do. Like our large selection from Shaw Floors. Colors and textures, it's all here. And we always offer outstanding customer care. So stop in and take a look at Carpet Country Flooring and Design Center.
At Earth Fare, we don't carry any food that's bad for you. So you could shop here blindfolded, knowing that everything is 100% clean and good for you. In fact, we carefully select everything in the store as if your life depends on it. Because it does. Live longer with Earth Fare.
Welcome to Kaplan's Furniture, where we're redefining your furniture shopping experience. Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm so excited to tell you about all the changes we've made. We now have everyday lower pricing. We have a new design staff that can help bring your decorating dreams to reality. We've brought in higher quality brands like Smith Brothers, Lancer, and White Dove, and we proudly back everything we sell. I'm sure you'll love the experience, and we look forward to meeting you. Kaplan's Furniture Redefined.
The Rockpile is your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, we offer the highest quality of mulch, topsoil, gravel, and stone. Our full-service garden center offers the highest quality of trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, and more. Browse our store and see the incredible selection of pottery, home and yard accents, and decorative furniture. And don't forget that we are the bird feeding headquarters for all your feeding needs. So stop in and spend some time with us. The Rockpile, Nagel Road in Avon.
Peace of mind is the greatest gift that can be given during one of life's most challenging times.
It comes as a choice you are entitled to make, about how and where your loved ones get the care they need and deserve.
A choice that gives you the freedom and power to make decisions that will enrich the lives of those closest to you.
Choose Holy Family Hospice, where peace of mind comes with so much more.
Call to start the conversation today.
What kind of Shaw floors are you looking for? Ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, vinyl plank. Shaw Floors has a style for you. So come take a look at Carpet Country Flooring and Design Center.
Welcome back to the Weekly Pulse. I'm Amy Costelli with Eileen McShay, and God knows we women love our potions and creams.
And we spend a lot of money on them. But the truth is, beautiful skin starts on the inside with nutrition and fitness. And that's the message in our weekly dose of Doceri.
Body by Doceri consists of 2 treatments we offer here, as well as a dietary counseling and fitness program. So the first treatment is called Cool Sculpting. It's a non-invasive way, non-surgical way to remove unwanted fat. Best for spot reduction, somebody who is already exercising, eating healthy, they just can't get rid of the love handles or hereditarily placed fat. Selfina is a way to permanently reduce the appearance of cellulite on the buttocks or posterior thighs. Our nutrition program for people who may not be a candidate for these non-surgical options and are more of a weight loss scenario, we offer a dietary program with a licensed dietitian and myself, a fitness instructor. So we prescribe a diet and exercise plan to help these patients meet their goals. So when somebody comes in for a consultation, we sit and assess and talk about what their goals are, and we will assess for treatment and let them know if they are a candidate and if we need to move, what program we need to move forward for. So each application reduces fat by about 20 to 25%. So if we assess in the beginning and this patient looks like they could benefit from a 40 to 50% reduction in the area of concern, we know at that time. So it's something that we would encourage an additional treatment in that same area. But a lot of patients that come in here, they are candidates for one treatment and very pleased with the outcome. If a patient is not a candidate for the non-surgical approach, we have Ivana. She's our licensed dietitian. She is here to prescribe a diet and help these patients achieve their goals through diet and exercise. We also have a plastic surgeon on staff if somebody truly has skin laxity and things that cannot be treated here. We refer to Dr. Zabalas for surgical intervention.
Clients can come in and have either a one-time nutrition education and counseling session with me, and then have some follow-ups after if they would like, periodically. And they can weigh in a couple times during those sessions in between seeing me the first time and then having the follow-ups. Or there are a la carte options where they can have a one-time session and maybe get some of that basic nutrition knowledge that they're wondering about, and either not come back if they choose to do it that way, or they can continue to come back and follow up with me as they feel they need. So a lot of times people will come in and they want to get CoolSculpting done, but they're not necessarily ready for it yet. Maybe they need to lose a few pounds, and then they'll be able to get CoolSculpting in more of a spot reduction rather than a weight loss tool, using CoolSculpting as a weight loss tool. So when you come in and you get that basic nutrition knowledge and the basic education, then you can also use those things long term and keep those results, and then get the CoolSculpting and then further your results. I'm using nutrition as a lifestyle approach rather than a one-time quick fix.
Well, we can also add into that for beautiful skin, we have to drink lots of water and get lots of sleep, because beauty sleep is a real thing.
Well, speaking of beauty, everybody wants a beautiful home, but not everybody agrees on how to get there. Well, Steve and Susan with Kaplan Furniture Redefined find a happy medium when it comes to the dining area.
That's a really good question. We hear that one a lot about dining room furniture. Some people have the luxury of having two separate spaces, a space they can use daily, morning breakfast, do homework with the kids, and then a separate room that they can use maybe on special occasions, holidays, or when guests come from out of town. When you're putting together a formal dining room and you want to project maybe a certain feel or a certain image, the unfortunate part about that is the prettiest things and maybe the most ornamental things also tend to be the most expensive. And a lot of people just have a hard time justifying the cost if they don't feel like they're going to get their money's worth out of the furniture from a durability standpoint. But the reality of it is that may be the only way that you can put out the image or the feel that you're looking for when you're having those formal dinners.
I do agree with you. However, the majority of people anymore want so much the open concept, and you've got the kitchen leading into the dining area, leading into the great room, and they want to be able to see into where their kids are. And if you go with a little more casual look, maybe with the bench for a little more seating, you can get so much more out of it. You know, you can use it for every day, you can use it for a great holiday, and if you have kids around it, you can fit much more on a bench. And it gives you more of a open today's look, if you will. And I think the traditional formal dining room is being replaced these days with more of an open concept. And I think there's a way of marrying the two of those together and really making them one room.
Well, here's a set that maybe would be a good balance between the two. Something that's got a little bit more fashion to it because it's got a fancier chair with the upholstery, but it doesn't have a shiny finish that you'd have to worry about throwing cell phones and car keys on it. You don't have to worry about the kids, banging a toy into it and having one scratch that stands out against the background of what was otherwise a perfect table. But it still has a very, very pretty chair to it that's very eye-catching, and so it doesn't come off like a kitchen set, like a chair that came out of a schoolhouse, for instance.
I agree with you, and another great thing about it is you notice with the round table, if it is a holiday and you do want to fit a couple extra people around the table, you have so much more room. You can really make that a beautiful set. If it's everyday living and it's just a few of you, you can just put your chairs around and everybody's comfortable as well. It's a really great idea to take the two and mix them together, and you come up with a room like this. It's beautiful and it's timeless in its own right.
And the fact that it's got a little bit of a simpler design to it also means that over time, if you want to change the feel of the room, a new area rug, new tabletop accessories, new artwork on the wall, and you can change the room from what had been Southwestern to modern to Asian as the mood strikes you.
I agree, and you know how I am about changing those accessories.
Yeah, I You are one to change accessories as often as possible.
That's right.
Tip of the week. When trying to find a dining table for a small space and you know you need to accommodate a large group of people, consider a pedestal table rather than a leg table. With a pedestal table, you don't pull the chairs as far from the tabletop because there's no leg getting in the way when you're trying to sit. And let's face it, nobody wants to have to straddle the legs.
I love those pedestal tables because you can always squeeze in one more chair.
Yep, good idea. Well, stay tuned for the Weekly Pulse. We'll check in with our ladies from the Pulse perspective, and we'll give you some ideas on how to update your outdoor spaces. We'll be right back.
At All Around Physical Therapy, our focus is getting you on the fast track to recovery. With 2 convenient locations, our therapists will create a specialized program with the most advanced treatment plan that's right for you. With our one-on-one sessions and unique approach to wellness, you can feel confident that our goal is getting you back to 100%. Don't let a recent injury or chronic pain limit your day-to-day life. Call All Around Physical Therapy and start feeling better today.
Does your life seem to revolve around everyone else? Visit Doceri Spa and Laser Center and do something for you. Doceri is the premier destination for non-surgical services, anti-aging skin treatments, body transformations, and outpatient procedures. Our staff of physicians, nurses, technicians, and estheticians work to meet your every need. Call today for a complimentary assessment. We will help you with your personalized plan for beauty, health, and body transformations. It's all about you at Doceri Spa and Laser Center.
The Rock Pile is your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, we offer the highest quality of mulch, topsoil, gravel, and stone. Our full-service garden center offers the highest quality of trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, and more. Browse our store and see the incredible selection of pottery, home and yard accents, and decorative furniture. And don't forget that we are the bird feeding headquarters for all your feeding needs. So stop in and spend some time with us. The Rock Pile, Nagel Road in Avon.
Peace of mind is the greatest gift that can be given during one of life's most challenging times.
It comes as compassionate care to those who are struggling with the symptoms, pain, and stress of a life-altering diagnosis.
And it is delivered in collaboration with the patient's own doctors, using a comprehensive approach to personalized care.
At Holy Family, our palliative care services come with peace of mind and so much more.
Call to start the conversation today.
Welcome back to the Weekly Pulse. I'm Amy Costelli with Eileen McShay, and with the summer here, we want to spend as much time as we can in our outdoor patios, porches, decks, whatever you might have.
And we are no exception here at the Weekly Pulse. In fact, we wanted to update our outdoor set, and we got some help from our house and our friend Ida. Remember what patio furniture used to be? Remember these? Those ugly aluminum chairs? Or the big upgrade was the ugly molded plastic chairs. Well, that's all different now for patios. Everybody wants their outdoor living space, including us at Weekly Pulse. So what we're going to do is we're turning our outdoor patio into our outdoor set. And we're getting some help because we're almost there, but not really. But we're asking our friend Ida from our house to help us out with this. And we have something, but we're not there yet.
No, you've got a long way to go.
What have we done wrong here?
Well, it's a skinny space, but
is.
what I want to do is create soft seating so that they can have a view of the lake, sip a glass of wine, and also have dining in this space.
Well, also, but there's also, you got to accommodate dogs. So what do we do for?
Well, today's furniture is made of Sunbrella fabrics. Your outdoor cushions, almost all of them are made of Sunbrella fabrics. So the dogs can get up on them, you can scrub them clean, you could even use bleach water on the Sunbrella. So it's really okay for pets.
And you said you like levels. So we're good, we do have different levels, right?
We do have different levels. It keeps it interesting. When you're ready to put flowers in your pots. It'll truly look like a beautiful garden.
So for this, we're gonna lighten up color-wise, or?
I absolutely would. This was very popular for many years, and people were just not comfortable with white. They weren't comfortable with white because they didn't understand the Sunbrella fabrics and how easy they are to clean.
So the window inside the house, looking out, what should we want to see this?
When inside the house I'm looking out, I want to see another room. I want to see a place that's going to invite me to sit down and have a meal, or sit down and have a glass of wine, or sit down and watch the sunset. So I would place furniture right here for dining, and I would place furniture on the other end of the deck for lounging.
What about our bench here? Do we keep it?
It needs to go.
Okay, it does have a little dog damage, but
it does have a little dog damage.
Yeah.
I like benches, but if it's portable, that's better. This is not portable.
No, it's not.
Benches are a great solution for extra seating.
So you're going back to the drawing board for us, and you're going to draw something up for our narrow space that's brighter and is more of a living space that we can see from inside, right?
Correct. I will do a floor plan for you. You'll know exactly how it's going to fit.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see it. We're back with Ida from our house, and ta-da! This is our big reveal. Cheers, you've outdone yourself. It is stunning. So we're in our seating, our living area right now. And tell me what you did here. The colors everything's just beautiful.
Well, the first thing I want to start with is comfortable seating, and the chairs are outrageously comfortable and they fit nicely in this space. They are white, they are Sunbrella, they can be bleached if necessary to keep it clean. And we've added a lot of accessories.
In the before, we had the wooden bench that came with the house that turns out was cemented into the ground. Was no easy task to get rid of, but it's gone, and you're right, it made a big difference.
Well, it opened up the floor plan for us so that we can move smoothly from one area of the set to another. And we still have a bench, and the bench is wonderful for additional seating, and it fills the void and creates a smooth transition from the living area to the dining area.
We've got our living area, we go through our bench area, and then to our dining area.
Correct.
So tell me about that. What did you do there?
Nothing, just added a dining table and chairs.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. And again, the accessories make the space. The potted flowers make the space. The mix of textures make the space. We've got wood, we have metals, we have fabrics, we have pottery, we've got florals. It all works.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Here's to the first glass of wine of many, I'm sure it will be.
Many.
Yes, on these very chairs. Isn't it amazing what a pop of color will do? Just pillows and flowers, they make all the difference.
They sure do, and we put that to use in our outdoor set with our ladies from the Pulse Perspective. Let's hear what they have to say.
What about raising kids? Like your kids were before we had Snapchat, FaceTime, or Facebook, and all that stuff.
Right. Why would you assume that? I'm kidding.
Oh,
Honestly, our kids, 2 daughters, were never into a lot of technology anyway. I mean, instant messaging was hysterical because they'd wait 20 minutes for a message to come back to them. But like myself, our kids grew up in a really small neighborhood with 50 children. And they weren't techies because outside was a playground, a giant playground with just a bunch of kids.
So the giant playground has now moved inside the house. And so my son, who's a teenager, is playing video games while using his cell phone for Facebook. And he has several friends inside using their cell phones.
How can you
and playing
stand
video
it?
games. I shut the door.
Do they talk to each other?
They talk to each other, and they're talking to other people, and then they can talk on their phones, and then they're talking to people on their game.
They can type so fast, like their thumbs. I've watched.
It's immediate.
Yeah,
they have
can
multiple conversations with each other, and they're still in the same room.
It's a lot of pressure, yeah, because they'll see, especially having teenage girls, they'll see a party or something and they weren't invited. You know, where when I grew up, the parties that I wasn't invited to, which was a lot, but you didn't know about them.
Snapchat.
Yes, yeah.
Streaking. The kids are streaking, and we're receiving the cell phone blows up, and you see 100 different messages from Snapchat from people streaking.
I
we know what streaking is. Take your clothes off and you ransack the dorm hall
Streaking
or
was
outside.
running naked outside.
Snapchat streaking is these kids are posting random things. They're taking a picture of the sky or their feet or something that they're doing, and then they have to send it to all of their friends, and they have to continue to do that every single day.
So it's called streaking.
It's called streaking.
I think they should go outside.
Right, exactly.
With clothes, though.
Not running down the street.
Yeah, right. No, that was streaking.
Yeah,
That's
streaking.
funny.
It meant a whole different thing.
That's a whole different thing. And they're
Okay.
streaking at 3 o'clock in the morning and midnight and all hours of the day.
Something else I learned is that on Instagram accounts, they have Finstagram, which is a fake Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So you have an Instagram account for your parents to see, and then you have Finstagram that is just for your friends. And so
How does this benefit their life?
I don't
It
know, but it
doesn't.
makes parents old fast.
What a great group of women. I really look forward to hearing what they have to say, and we'll check in with them next week. And we want to thank all of our partners, Kaplan Furniture Redefined, Dose of Doceri, for all that great information that we get during these shows.
And they'll be back next week. Earth Fair will be back with healthy meal ideas. Doceri, we go back to Strongsville for more beauty tips. Just lots of great ideas.
Yeah, and keep those ideas coming in. We're hearing from so many of you on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And if you missed one of our episodes, don't worry, because they're all on theweeklypulse.com. And thank you for joining us for the Weekly Pulse.
Your inspiration for the week. Isn't it amazing? You know what? I forgot what I was saying.
Pillows. How much
Okay,
pillows
but
can
we're
we-
looking at Liebeck, right?
Liebeck,
okay.
right. I'm Amy Costelli with Eileen McShay, and God knows we women love our. I'm sorry.
Our-
That dog farted.
Oh, maybe
She
it was
did.
me. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe it was. Welcome back to the Weekly Pulse. I'm Amy Costelli with Eileen McShay, and God knows we women love our potions.
Our poopery.